process makes all the difference.
Right.
You know, you can be a good player, you can be a great player, you can be a master, and probably the difference between the three is your process. You guys at home, you get to see the result of the time that I've put in. You know, you get to see what happens when I've already done my practicing,
Right.
and I got the shit under my fingers. But the process, a lot of people just assume like, oh, you must be able to learn things so fast. It's nothing. It must come easy for you. But I am as slow as they come, and everything I learn at like 60 beats a minute. Every pattern, every scale study, every piece of music starts as slow as I need, which is slower than most people, to be able to put that information, put that stuff in my body, program it absolutely flawlessly at whatever tempo that's possible.
The body is what does this. You know,
Yeah.
The body does it.
Your
Right.
body can do things that a lot more than you might think it can do, as long as you're not doubting yourself while it's happening.
Right.
You know, while Michael Jordan is flying through the air about to, slam dunk something, he's not second guessing whether or not the ball's going to go.
Right.
You know,
Right.
it's with 100% full focused intention
Right.
that I'm going to nail it, that this is happening.
Right. Right.
I like what you're talking about, looking to cultivate with Trumpet Mafia, having the whole group practicing together, working our stuff out together, addressing everyone's needs, technically, musically, whatever. Because I grew up with practice partners. You know, some of my best friends have always been trumpet players, and when I was in drum corps and in blast, a whole bunch of us, a whole bunch of that time, I was shedding with someone, with a close friend, and it changes the game.
Exactly. Well, you really understand that, it's a social phenomenon. Learning is a social phenomenon.
Yeah.
You know? That's why you can have 15-year-olds sitting in with 83-year-old Ellis Marsalis on any night, By the time these kids are 15, they're already killing because they're exposed to that and they have this
gracious guidance.
Yeah. It's the most inclusive music scene in anywhere. It comes out all the time. This music is learned on the bandstand. So what is that hinting at? It's like a hot seat. It's a hot seat.
Step it up.
And it's the only only thing you can do. And then you need to do that with musicians that are better than you.
Right.
And that's more knowledgeable.
And that's how you learn the music. And as far as I'm concerned, learning technique is a really similar process, or should be a really similar process. Not one person living in the shed 12 hours a day alone, but working it out. Like when something's not quite working for either of us, it's like, all right, so what's your approach? How do you think we should get at this? How should we? Let's break it down. Obviously, let's go it slower. But what if we did this? What if we made a little exercise out of this one little part of it? And you get to pool creative thinking, and I've always loved that creative problem solving that happens when you've got someone else checking you out while you're working on your stuff. Saying, "Did you notice that you're doing this thing?"
Right.
So we can check each other, and doing that in a group with great trumpet players. Free of ego, free of "Hi, I'm better than you." Okay, what can we do? What can we do to help each other?
Right.
So in a social setting, when people are like, check out this lick, around a group of trumpet players, and if it's like some kind of harmonic concept that's new to me, or whatever it is, a set of changes that I haven't already internalized, I will be the last one to get it. But I'm going to slow it down, and I'm going to get it, and I'm going to have it for life.
Ever. Exactly. Somebody gets it just as quick as they lose it quick.
Right. So, although the ego feels uncomfortable when it's exposed.
When everyone's looking at you.
As being lesser.
What's wrong with you?
Right. And so it's really been a beautiful thing having practice partners.
Yes.
My whole life, because you just address that. There's no trying to hide, the fact that, I can't play this at 90 beats a minute.
What, are you going to leave?
It's
your turn. It's your turn.
Let's back it up to 70 beats a minute, 60 beats a minute. Let me do what I need to do in order to perfect this thing right now. And not hide from everyone until I can do it.
Right.
But actually working stuff out in front of other people is a beautiful process.
And the motivation is you got to get it. Everybody else did it. So you're going to have to get it. So whatever you do, got to do. Whatever you got to do, People like hungry people. People are in learning modes. So if you seem like you want to learn, people are going to be more patient with you to watch your growth, We all have the same job description.
Right.
But you have these strengths, and so we have to make it like a form. And any new problems, any problems that might come up. There's so much opportunity for research and investigation. It's like, you know, the sky's the limit. Better to do it together